Hello children, how are you? I hope you all are doing great. Let's continue the chapter Acids, Bases and Salt. In the previous video, we have learned about what is acid and what are their properties. Along with it, we saw what are bases. So now let's read about properties of bases. Properties of bases. Bases are usually oxides and hydroxides of metals. That is, if there is a metal, suppose magnesium, oxide of magnesium is MgO. So it is a base, or you can consider magnesium hydroxide. This OH group is read as hydroxide. It is a base. So normally there is a metal and its oxide and hydroxides are basic in nature. Bases show some properties as follows. First one, bases are bitter in taste and soapy to touch. So the feeling which you get when you touch a soap is the soapy feeling. So when you touch a base, you will get the same feeling. Moreover, if you taste a base, it is bitter in taste. The second property is bases turn red litmus paper blue. See children, it is exactly opposite to that of acid. In acid, acids were turning blue litmus red. So if you take a red litmus paper and if you put it in a base, it will convert into blue. Here litmus is again an indicator which will be followed after bases. Now let's read about knowledge desk. All the bases do not dissolve in water. Bases that dissolve in water are called alkalis. Sodium hydroxide, that is NaOH, and potassium hydroxide. This K is for potassium and OH is for hydroxide, are alkalis. And why they are alkalis? Because they dissolve in water. Many household cleaning liquids, indigestion tablets, and toothpaste contain alkalis. Next property, bases are corrosive in nature. As you all know, corrosive means reactive and that reaction you can see or it discolor the substance wherever it is reacting and cause burn injury to skin. It is same as that of acid. Next property, bases react with acids to form salts. This reaction we have studied in properties of acid. So when a base reacts with acid, it forms salt, which is a neutral substance, and that's why the reaction involved is neutralization reaction. So here if you take a base, let's take sodium hydroxide as a base. This is Na is sodium, OH is hydroxide. When you react it with any acid, let's take HCl, that is hydrochloric acid. Hydrochloric acid, it will form a salt and water. So here is a salt and water. So when you take out water from here, this is 2H and 1O, which makes it H2O. The remaining part will be your salt. So you have to club them, that is NaCl. It is a salt and the salt is neutral. That's why this whole reaction is called as neutralization reaction. Let's proceed to the next property. Bases are described by the presence of hydroxyl group, that is OH group. This group is called as hydroxyl and it is the property of base that this group is present in them. As you have seen in few examples, that is sodium hydroxide. It is a base and you can see OH group, that is hydroxyl group is present in it. Potassium hydroxide is again a base, OH group is present. Your magnesium hydroxide, MgOH hold twice. It is also a base, and you can see the presence of this OH group. Children, let's again define alkalis. Alkalis are the bases which are soluble in water. Now let's move on to uses of bases. Uses of bases are as follows. The first use, bases are extensively used in laboratories and many industries. So it's a general use, as acids are used in laboratories and industries. In the same way, bases are also. Next use, calcium hydroxide. And the formula for calcium hydroxide is Ca, that is calcium, and OH, as you all know, is hydroxide whole twice. So calcium hydroxide is used for whitewashing. It is also used to neutralize the acidity of soil. So sometimes, due to excessive use of pesticides or other chemicals, the soil becomes acidic. And you all know that base has a property to neutralize the acid. So when this calcium hydroxide is added to the soil, the acid present in the soil, because of the presence of this calcium hydroxide, neutralizes. Moreover, children, it's very interesting to note that this whitewash, what happens in whitewashing is we apply calcium hydroxide on the wall. As carbon dioxide is present in the environment, so this calcium hydroxide will react with carbon dioxide and forms a new product named as calcium carbonate, that is CaCO3, and this calcium carbonate is actually white in color, hence giving the name whitewashing. The next use of bases, sodium hydroxide. I hope you all can recall the formula of sodium hydroxide. Yes, you are correct, that is NaOH. The common name of sodium hydroxide is caustic soda. Is used for manufacturing bleaching powder, paper, soaps, synthetic fibers, etc. So, the sodium hydroxide is used in the manufacturing of all these things. And another name of sodium hydroxide, that is a common name, is caustic soda. The next use, in the manufacturing of fertilizers such as ammonium nitrate, a base called ammonium hydroxide is used. So, if you see, to form ammonium nitrate, the formula of ammonium nitrate is NH4NO3. Children, there is no need to learn these formulas. These formulas are here to just give you a feel. This is ammonium nitrate. To form this ammonium nitrate, ammonium hydroxide is used. So this is ammonium hydroxide, NH4OH. So by using this, we can make ammonium nitrate, which is used as a fertilizer. Now children, let's see the differences in properties of acids and base. First, acids are sour in taste, whereas bases are bitter in taste. Second, most acids are corrosive in nature, but all acids are not corrosive. As you know, the acids which are present in food items are non-corrosive in nature, whereas most bases are also corrosive in nature, but all bases are not corrosive. The third property, acids are soluble in water. All bases are not soluble in water. Fourth, acids turn blue litmus red, whereas bases turn red litmus blue. Fifth, acid do not give any soapy feeling, whereas bases give a soapy feeling when rubbed on fingers. The last difference, acids can be tested with indicators which give them specific colors. Bases also can be tested with indicators which give them specific colors too. So children, in the next video, we will understand what are indicators. Now children, let's do some writing work. You can continue from here. Question number 3. Write chemical formulae of the following. A. Sulfuric acid. I hope you all can write the formula of sulfuric acid. And the answer is H2SO4. That's correct. B. Nitric acid. And the answer is HNO3. C. Caustic soda. As you all know, caustic soda is the common name for sodium hydroxide. So the formula is NaOH. D. Sodium bicarbonate. And the formula is NaHCO3. Let's see the next question. What are basic substances? And the answer to this question is the substances that are bitter in taste and produce soapy feeling when touched are called basic substances. Next question. Name the salt obtained by the reaction between HCl and NaOH. And the answer is NaCl, that is sodium chloride, commonly known as common salt. Children, I hope you enjoyed the video and understood the topic. In the next video, we will understand what are indicators. Till then, enjoy learning and take care.